was you. It's
Windy City Underground, your music, your station. That was Lil Bibby featuring G Herbo with Sleeping on the Flow. Sleeping on the Flow. And I was just telling the ladies up in here that I love that track because I recall sometimes I was sleeping on the floor.
Yeah.
You just said that you always slept on a queen size bed, so how?
She trying to catch me up in my words. But anyway, we got another dope person that just popped up to the top.
And that's Boz, not Bars.
Not Bars, Boz, because she got Boz.
Yes. So can you explain the name to us, Bella Boz, as opposed to Bars? What does this stand for? What's the acronym, love?
All right. Well, one, in Chicago, we don't really pronounce R's that hard, right? So, Ka, Ba.
Straight repping right there.
Right. And then it's an acronym. So, BAHS is BAHHS, Black Ancestors Here, Healing Society, not Bars. I'm a prison abolitionist, so I don't fuck with bars in any sense, right? So, not even my name.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in regards to, what you just said and just your title, I know that you go by raptivist as opposed to rap or activist. So can you let our viewers also know, a little bit more about that?
Okay, well, the raptivist, I really just pulled that from Sister Soldier. I like how she incorporated both of them into one word. So I didn't coin that by any means, but that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is bridge these two worlds that I exist in, where one is very musical. If you just say rapper, you don't really associate much else to that. But activist, you don't really associate music to that either, right? So
right, and you call yourself a raptivist.
Yeah.
And that's really dope how you mix the two together, you know what I'm saying? Because it takes rapper to the next level. That means we know you rapping about something when it calls. We know that you talking about something. We know that you are coming to be heard, right?
Yeah.
And that's dope.
I hope that people know that.
Yes, I mean, that's what I got from you.
Yeah. And not even just coming to be heard, but coming to be seen, because your hair color has changed. So does that have any...
And y'all, she got a dope fashion style too. If y'all don't know, y'all should check her out on Instagram at Bella Boz, BAHHS.
Yes.
And check out some of her style. It's eccentric.
Yeah.
It's different.
We got the lemonade hairstyle going on. Beyonce just dropped lemonade, so I'ma just associate you with lemonade.
Yeah.
Please explain the hairstyle.
She up here with the sunshine bright.
But you're down with that album, right? Do you like it?
I am. I do like it. I do like it.
You're on the right side. Because he be hating over there. But you also call yourself a public relations specialist. So can you just elaborate on what that means for you? Because anyone can hear it, but what does it really mean?
So basically, I just need people to know that I have a bachelor's degree in corporate communications. Again, when you hear rapper, you don't associate
bachelor's
education.
Degree. Right.
Bachelor's degree, definitely. So I have a bachelor's degree in corporate communication from Dominican University. So I studied public relations, right? And very much so everything I learned in that trade and in that school, I'm using for myself as a raptivist. So doing corporate is like you would be bridging relationships between a corporation and their constituents, right? But what I'm trying to do is build a relationship between blacks and the global corporations that represent black people without really knowing who we are.
Yeah, so she's so humble and then so great with words, just a little rhetoric person right here. But even beyond that, you're creating and building a name for yourself within Chicago. You recently just did a collaboration with a lot of talented Chicago women, the Set It Off Cypher. Let us know about that. You got to meet Michael Clark.
Yeah, that was really dope. I had a chance to check that out.
Eric Dyson.
Okay, thank you. Michael Eric Dyson.
True.
And then we know that you're associated also with our former the program director, Dama T. So, let us know how was that? You look, she's happy. Look.
Okay.
Michael Eric Dyson.
Right. So me and 6 Chicago women, 6 black Chicago women, came together and did a cipher at Young Chicago Authors, where we all met and kind of grew up in the music scene together, right?
Okay.
So we're all good friends. We all met in this space, and we're all big fans of each other. So we have been talking about this project for at least a year before we actually got to do it, and that was because of Lindsay, who was like the fourth performer in the cypher. And she was just like, come on, let's do it, right? Like, we can do it. And she put it together and got a videographer and got the space, and we were like, okay. And it was very much so like a chill thing, like we were just hanging out. And we released it at the top of Black History Month, so February 1st, and it went crazy. A friend of ours, Nate Marshall, did a write-up on it, and
so you know what we want you to do? We're gonna play this next song, and we want you to elaborate after, because there's so much great things that happen from this. Like,
let's go.
That's straight up. So right now, y'all, but let's hop into BJ the Chicago Kid with some good love. WindyCityUnderground.com. That was BJ the Chicago Kid with Good Love, and I must say he really just had a whole new tone in the Penthouse right now.
Smooth.
I'm putting that on my phone before I leave out of here today. That's one of my bangers. But y'all, like as always, we here with Bella Boss. Like I said, she popped up to the top. We chatting with her.
Yeah, but just to kind of go back, she was elaborating on a collaboration she did with some Chicago artists. And I wanted to talk to her about the fact that another Chicago artist, Vic Mensa, who has been signed to Roc Nation, actually reached out to her. You know what I mean? In regards to his song 16 Shots. So tell us, like, where were you when you seen it, and what was that experience like for you? That's dope.
Okay, I'll talk about that, but first I want to get back to the Set It Off cypher.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Uplift these women before we get to that. So after we dropped the video, and we dropped it on YouTube, Blavity posted it, a few blogs posted it. Michael Eric Dyson saw it, and he happened to be in Chicago that weekend for the Chicago Humanities Festival. He was doing a talk about his book, The Black Presidency. And it was actually Doma T. You brought up Doma T. That he was talking about it with Doma T, that he had just saw this cipher, right? And he was bragging on it and stuff. And then he reached out to us via Twitter, like, I'm in Chicago, where y'all at? Can y'all come be my guest at this event I'm speaking at? So we actually ended up getting to speak at the Chicago Humanities Festival, or getting to perform there, and then joining him for dinner later. So that was pretty cool.
That's dope.
I'm performing with the Chicago Humanities Festival again this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So that's pretty exciting. And that all came from the Set It Off cypher, right? So that's pretty huge. Like, it's very rare that you see a cypher where everyone is good. And that's what Vic had to say about it. I showed it to him yesterday. We were talking about Big Mensa. So now we can get back into that.
I just want to give a little plug even for Michael Dyson, because I know I said his name wrong earlier, but just to mention, this guy is incredible. He married Lala Anthony and Carmelo, but that's like some shallow stuff compared to the other things about him. He's like this philosopher genius type of guy. He could quote you Tupac, like, at the drop of a dime, on top of, different historical facts and things of that nature. So he's an incredible being, and for you to be connected to him is just amazing.
Right, my circle go nuts at this point. My context is crazy.
That's what's up. So one thing that we do with all of our guests here in the Penthouse is we like to do 21 questions. So we want to ask you 21 questions, and you have about 45 seconds. We dropped the minute and made it 45 seconds because everybody was stumping us. So we want to try to stump you. You get 45 seconds to answer 21 questions. So let's see what you got.
I'm going to set the timer.
She's going to set the timer, and we're going to go for it.
Okay, ready, go.
All right. Tupac, Biggie.
Tupac.
Refuge Live, Artist Lounge.
Artist Lounge.
Vic Mensa, Chance the Rapper.
Vic.
Rapper, activist.
Activist.
Poetry, rap.
Poetry.
HBCU, Liberal Arts School.
Fuck them all.
Rihanna, Beyonce.
Beyonce.
PR, mass communications.
PR.
Fear, love.
Love.
Player, monogamous.
Monogamous.
Vacation, volunteer work.
Volunteer.
Rap, R&B.
R&B.
Chirac, Shy Rise.
Shy Rise.
Dreezy, Tink.
Dreezy.
Fame, wealth.
Wealth.
Breakfast Club, Birdman.
Birdman.
Studio, concert.
Concert.
Major deal, independent.
Independent.
MJ, Prince.
Prince.
Mexican food, Chinese food.
Chinese.
Candles or incense?
Incense.
Okay, we are at 58 seconds.
You lose.
Was
I lost anyway because some of the questions I just said the answer that I remembered. Like it was, like, I heard 2 words. I remembered one of them. Yep. I don't even know.
Her energy, she's laid back, y'all. She's very laid back.
Was I supposed to stop at 45 seconds though?
No, it's okay. We still want to know like what her time is.
So Bella, right now, we want to know what's next for you, and we want you to take a minute to shameless plug yourself to all the listeners out there.
You said you have events coming up Saturday and Sunday, correct?
Right. Okay, so Saturday, Alicia Garza, who is a founding member of Black Lives Matter, will be here in Chicago for the Chicago Humanity Style Festival.
Okay.
So she's speaking on the intersections of Black Lives Matter and style. I'll be joining at the after party for that, speaking about the intersections of Black Lives Matter and style and how I incorporate those, or I interpret those in my work. And then I'm featuring at the open mic. All of this is at Refuge, except her talk, which is right before the after party and stuff. It's like 12 South Michigan or something. But there's a bundle deal for 20 and 30 something savvy euros in Chicago to get all access to all 3 events and a drink at Refuge for $20. So that's bussin'. Come holler at us.
So y'all heard her. Go ahead. Can you plug your Instagram, your SoundCloud, all that?
Yep, all that is Bella Boz. Boz is Bahhs. The most exciting thing I feel that I have coming up is I'm starring in a play that's produced by a friend of mine.
So you act, okay.
This is new, but I'm starring in it this summer. It opens in August, so the name of it is Good Friday. It's produced by Christiana Ray Colon, directed by Tara. Oracle Theater.
Okay, cool.
Is producing it. So
okay, well, you know what? Once again, we want to thank you for stopping through, popping up to the top, and chatting with us today. It was a pleasure meeting you. Looking forward to hearing more from you and seeing you out there making a name for yourself.
Yeah,
thank you.
And not limiting yourself.
Right.
Definitely.
That's what's up, guys. So, like I said, let's thank her for coming.
Yes.
Thank you.
And check her out once again. That's BELLABAHHS. Boz, not bars.
But right now, let's get into some Dreezy. King Louie ain't for nothing. Dreezy, we need you over here at the station, man.
See you on Tuesday.